When you arrive at submit.bcodemo.org, you'll see a button to log in using your ORCID ID. When you click Sign in with ORCID, you'll be prompted to log in by entering your email address that's associated with ORCID or by entering your ORCID ID number. And then you would enter your password associated with your ORCID account. You could also log in using one of the other options ORCID offers, such as accessing through your institution, signing in with Google, or with Facebook. However you would normally log into your ORCID account is how you would log in here. I have my information saved in my browser, so when I click here, my email and password automatically fill in, but you would enter your login information and then click Sign In. Once you're signed into the submission tool, you'll see a dashboard like this. If you have any previous datasets or projects that you submitted using the submission tool, they'll be displayed right here. So you can see I have one dataset already entered. In this case, I want to register a new project, so I'll go ahead and click Register a New Project. From here, you simply enter all of the relevant metadata describing your project. For each field, there are instructions, and in some cases, there are examples. So I'll go ahead and get started by filling in the project title. And then the funding. Note that because this is a collaborative award, I've entered multiple awards and separated them by commas. And because this is an NSF project, I've included the 3-letter prefix before the award numbers. For the acronym or short name, you would provide an acronym associated with the project or any preferred short name that you have. Note that some of these fields are optional, such as project website and program name. So I'm going to leave those blank since they're not relevant here. And for location, you enter any general description of the study area. Down here, if you have any specific comments, questions, or other information that you want a BCO-DMO data manager to know about your project, you could enter it here in this questions and comments field. Once I've finished filling out this first page, I can click Save and Continue, or I can click on People to move to the next section. My draft will automatically save once I move to that section. When you arrive on the People page, you'll notice your name is already added here since you've already logged in. You might see that there's some required information that's missing, so you could click Edit to add that additional information. Email address is a required field, and so is role. The affiliation at the time the project award was granted is also required. To add additional people, you would click the Add Person button and then click Edit. You can enter the person's first name, middle name, last name, etc. by hand, or you can use the ORCID lookup to search for their information in ORCID. I'll use that here, so I'll click this ORCID search button and then enter the name of the person I'm looking for, and then click Search. The search results show the person's name, their ORCID ID number, their institution if it's available, and any other information that they've made publicly available through ORCID. If you want to confirm this is the right record, you can click on this arrow here to look at their ORCID record. I know this is who I'm looking for, so I'll click this person's name and then Add Person. And then from here, you would have to fill in any of the required information that's missing, such as email, role, and affiliation. Phone number is not required, but we ask that you provide it, especially if you haven't worked with BCO-DMO before. I'll go ahead and add one more person, so I'll click Add Person. and then edit, and I'll use the ORCID search once more. If I had additional people to add here, I would keep clicking this Add Person button. But I'm going to stop there and go ahead and move to the next step, which is Data Management Plan. On this page, this is where you upload your data management plan. A data management plan, or DMP, is required for all NSF-funded projects. We ask that you upload this file as a PDF. So to upload your DMP, you would click Upload Your Data Management Plan. After selecting your file, you click the Upload button and you'll notice a progress bar as the file uploads. Once it's finished uploading, you'll see the name and the file size here. After this, I'll click Save and Continue to move to the next section, which is Related Files. On this section, this is where I would upload any other documents, logos, or files associated with the project. Please note this is not where you upload data related to the project. For that, you would use the dataset submission form as part of this tool. I don't have anything else to submit here, so I'll move to the next section by clicking Save and Continue. And on the final page, you can either submit your project or click Save as Draft, which will save this entry in a draft mode so you can come back and finish editing later. I'll go ahead and click Submit Project. After submitting, you'll see this thank you page, which has some additional instructions. Please note this means your project registration is in progress. You'll then receive an email within 48 hours from a BCO-DMO data manager, providing you with a link to your project page or asking you any additional questions if we have any. If you have any questions about your submission after clicking that Submit button, you can email us at info@BCO-DMO.org. If you go back to the home page from here, you'll now see on your dashboard you have one project submitted, and you can see the status, which is under review, which means your project has not yet been accepted, and you would simply wait to receive that follow-up email from a BCO-DMO data manager. If you have any questions at any time on any of the pages of the submission tool, you can click this question mark button in the upper right-hand corner. This displays help information related to the page that you're on. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to reach out to info@BCO-DMO.org if you have any questions.